What is up, guys? Welcome to a Reezy Resells broadcast. Today, I'm going to teach you guys almost everything you need to know to sell books on Amazon FBA or to be a bookseller. The reason I say almost is because I'm going to leave out a lot of details and high-end stuff and technical information that you can figure out later if you're interested in doing it or if you get in the game or whatever. Shout out to a couple of thrifters who was the first in the live chat. First off, please subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, there should be a link down there. I can't tell which side it's on. Press subscribe, turn on the bell alerts so you don't miss any content. And so I have a video on my channel that's like an hour and a half or 2 hours long. It's literally everything you need to know to sell books. But a lot of people don't go into the back catalog. They don't watch the older videos. I'll actually link to that video in the description and up here so you guys can check that video out if you want to watch a 2-hour video. But I have a feeling that a lot of people see that video and get scared away because it's 2 hours long. So with that being said, I'm going to try to explain almost everything you need to know to sell books on Amazon FBA in 10 minutes. I have a timer right here. Let me see if I can get it to see. Can I do a stopwatch? The timer seems like it's not big enough. If I do, here, let's see, stop lapse. No, I have to do timer. So 10-minute timer. And I'm going to try to explain it all to you guys as soon as possible. Before I do this, I want to let you guys know that this Wednesday, I'm having a live networking event. It's a networking reseller meetup. I'm hosting it. It's free. You need to come and just pay for dinner and drinks. There's only 40 possible seats, and we've already sold 20. So if you're interested in coming out to Santa Cruz to meet up with me, the Posh Hanger, Miggity Mike, who's in the chat, and several other people, just to network and to share tips and just get to learn people by their faces, which can be a very valuable thing. Please come out on Wednesday to Santa Cruz, where I live. If you want to come to this, please send me a DM on Instagram. It's at Reezy Resells, or you can email me at reezyresells@gmail.com. I need to get your meal choice, etc., because I rented out the banquet room, put you on the paper, do the show, get the dough, go to the Mexican restaurant. So it's a really good Mexican restaurant, and I would love to see some of you guys out there. We're also going to the bins in the morning on Wednesday. We're rolling like 10 deep to the bins. Like, we're probably going to get jumped at the bins, but we're going to have 10 people. So like, it'll be good. We're good. Anyways, if you know how to sell books, you probably aren't going to learn much from this video, but if you are thinking about selling books because you just found out about selling books, this is going to be a good video for you guys. So, with that being said, and give me some help in the chat. If you're watching this and you do know how to sell books, like Miggity Mike, who's in the chat, throw down some stuff I might be missing when I'm going through this, because I'm going to do this in 10 minutes or less, and I want to make sure I don't miss any of the vital stuff. Shout out to Sierra Nevada, the official sponsor of Reezy Resells YouTube channel. Appreciate that, guys. Anyways, here we go, guys. 10 minutes on the clock with the super annoying radar sound to end it. Ready? Here we go. All right, guys. So I'm going to try to talk like the Micro Machine guy in this video. Selling books on Amazon is very, very lucrative. The reason it's very lucrative is because books are very, very cheap. They're discarded. They're readily available, and they are seen as not worth a lot by most people. So you can get books for $0.25. You can get books for $1. You can get books by the pound. There's a lot of different places that you can get books, but the most important places that you're going to get books are going to be library sales. You can find them on booksalefinder.com. Also, library bookstores. These are ongoing sales inside of libraries, right? You're also going to get them at thrift stores, right? Goodwill, Salvation Army, Savers, Value Village, your local stores, whatever, and yard sales, garage sales, etc. What books are worth money? The books that are worth money are the ones that people are willing to pay for. And I hate to sound like a butthead when I say that, but the reality is you have an app on your phone The app that I prefer to use is Scout IQ. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. This Scout IQ, I believe it's $40 a month, and it has a database on the app that includes all of the entire Amazon database in your phone. And you can scan books and you can find out immediately what they're worth for selling, so you can know if you should buy this or if you shouldn't buy it based on the price that you can get it for at that current moment in time. Other than a phone with a database, you're going to need a Bluetooth scanner. I should have brought it with me, but small little keychain Bluetooth scanner. I'll have a link down below where you can grab them off eBay. The two models that I recommend are the Comtac KDC 200i or the Opticon 2006. The Bluetooth scanner is very important because although you can use your phone's camera to scan barcodes, it takes too long, okay? You also don't need to use a database solution app. You could use the Amazon Seller app, or you could use, let's say, Profit Bandit in live mode or whatever. But if it's live, you have to wait for your cell phone to send a signal and for the cell phone signal to come back. That alone could take 2 seconds to 5 seconds. That's not okay. Let alone if you're scanning in a basement that might be a gold mine or back in the end of a store somewhere, a bookstore, whatever, and there's no signal, you're going to be screwed. So you're going to want the database. So you got to pay up for the database. It's totally worth it. So with the database and the Bluetooth scanner, you should be able to scan books at a rate of about 1 per second. And that's while looking at the screen, okay? Now, when you go to library book sales, you have to be very, very fast. I have a video on how to be very super pro at a book sale, library book sale. I'll put the link up there for it right there. Click on that when you see it. And it just gives you all the tips that you need. But you're going to have to wear headphones. You're going to have to roll on the audible cues that you set up with the triggers. You know, if I make $3, beep in my ear. If I make $5, beep in my ear. Whatever fits your business model is what you have to do. Okay, so sourcing books. That basically covers sourcing books, all right? That you should know enough from that on how to find the books and how to, where to find them, whatever. You get them and you're going to sell them on Amazon. This is mostly on Amazon, okay? Amazon, right? So there's two ways you can sell on Amazon. You can sell merchant fulfilled, which means you're storing it, and when it sells, you ship it to the customer, or FBA, which is what a lot of us do, which stands for fulfillment by Amazon, which means instead of storing and shipping it to the customer, we ship all of the books to Amazon in one big box or however many boxes it takes. And then Amazon receives them, stores them, holds them. And when it sells, they ship it to the customer. And we also get that little Prime badge on Amazon's platform, which means we sell more often and we can charge a little bit more. Now, there are a lot of fees associated with selling on Amazon, but it's definitely worth it. Lately, fees have increased more and more, and as such, certain books aren't worth as much as they used to be. When I started selling books a little over 12 years ago, I could sell a book for $4 and make $1.35 profit via FBA. Now I have to sell that same book for $8 to make $1.35 or so in profit. So there's some books, like a $7 book, that won't be worth sending to FBA. You would be better to send that from your own warehouse where you could make a little bit on that. And there's a bunch of other ways that you can make money selling books. Thank you so much for the $20 tip, Nicole State, who doesn't even sell books. I really appreciate that. You guys should go check out Nicole State because she's great, and she wasted 12 seconds of my 10 minutes. It's okay, though. I love her. So thank you, Nicole. Anyway, so back to my train of thought, because this is a fast micro machine train of thought. Where was I at, guys? So you got the books, you're going to send them to FBA, right? Or you're going to store them yourself. You can list them on Amazon by finding the product, click add product, or from manage inventory, and then put the book in, put your SKU, use information in the SKU and code that. I have some help that I can give you guys with that too. I'll link to that video right here. There's going to be a lot of links to other videos in the card section of this one and in the description. You can encode a lot of information in your SKU that can help you, where you bought it, how much you paid for it, what date you bought it, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, so you get it listed, you make your shipment, you go to manage inventory, convert all to FBA, create a FBA shipping plan, create a shipment, box it up, label it up, ship it off to Amazon FBA. Now, once it's at Amazon FBA, and before I get ahead of myself, that's doing it manually in Amazon system. Most of us use software to do it. There's two softwares that I really recommend to make shipments with of books, and that's ScanLister or AccelerList. Both of those will have links down there. They allow you to list books much faster than using Amazon system. There's another software called Inventory Lab, which we use for other stuff like shoes and stuff. More on that later, but this video is about books. Anyway, so you get your shipments, you get it to Amazon. Now you have to price your stuff to be competitively. How do you want to price your stuff? It's FBA. So you want to price your FBA items against other FBA items. I dare you to listen to this video on 2x. It's not going to work. So price your FBA items against other FBA items. I get this question all the time. Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate that. So guys, check it out. If you have an FBA item and it's, a used item, the price is, I don't know, $10. And then you send in your FBA item, do not price that $10 to compete against the low merchant fulfilled price. Price it the same price or higher as the lowest FBA price. If there's no FBA price, you get to name your own price. Now, that doesn't mean you can make it 500, but it does mean you can make it higher. You can even make it higher than the new merchant fulfilled price. And yes, people will buy it. So if the merchant fulfilled price was 10 used and the merchant fulfilled new price was $20 and there was no FBA offer, I would say you could easily put that at $20 FBA, maybe even 25 or 35. It depends on the supply, the rank, the subject matter, all of that stuff, guys. And let me get into rank. Sales rank is very, very important. I have another video about how you should understand sales rank right here, but I'll give you the brief summary of it. It's a number assigned to everything sold on Amazon that lets you know how well it sells. The number one sales rank in a category, each category has a different set of sales rank. There's number one in books, number one in shoes, number one in horse hooves. I don't know. Anyways, so the number one book by sales rank is the most best-selling Amazon book on Amazon. It might be like Harry Potter. It might be Gary Vee's book the day it comes out. I don't know. Anyhow, one is the best, and there's like 43 million books listed on Amazon. The highest rank I've ever seen is like, I think 12 or 17 million or something. I don't know. But the highest rank I've ever sold is 7 million. I don't sell a lot of books that are very high ranked. So they just don't sell very well because it takes too long to sell. Now get this. Anytime a rank is over 1 million in books, you need to start scrutinizing it more, right? I sell a lot of books over 1 million. I don't sell so many over 2 million, and I hardly sell any over 3 million rank, but I do sell them if they're higher. My rule of thumb is if it's over 1 million, it should bring in at least $10 a profit. If it's over 2 million, it should bring at least $20 a profit, etc. These are loose rules. You don't have to follow them tightly, but just make sure, if it's if it says it's going to sell for $50, but it's a cat calendar from 2012, don't be so sure of that, right? But if it's like extra, what's it called, like skeletal anatomy of feline chimpanzees or something, that makes no sense. But anyways, you get the idea. If it's like a super niche topic that's not printed every day, it might have some value in it. And those are the types of books you want to look for because they hold value long term. Now, overall, guys, textbooks are going to be worth the most money out of anything. So you always want to look for textbooks as much as possible. You can also source books online using eFlip, which is another software. I'll put a link down there for the description. There should be a 21-day free trial for that. This allows you to find books that are underpriced on Amazon, order them, and then send them back to Amazon and make more money. This is a great way to do business if you don't have thrift stores near you or you can't get out. So inside the category of Goodwills and thrift stores, there's also something called the Goodwill outlet where you should see if you guys have them because you can get books by the pound. It can be rough and tough and dusty and dirty and just bad temperament place to be, but the price is very, very awesome. So recommend checking that out. Like I said, sales rank is very important. And now repricing, guys, you have to use a repricing service. You can price your books manually. Like when you upload them, you'll price them. And then you want to price them properly, like I mentioned before, and then they'll start selling. But damn, 10 minutes is up. That's 10 minutes, guys. So I'm going to go a little bit longer. So I just want to get the repricing in. So, guys, when you price your books, if they don't sell after a while, you have to reprice them and lower the price so that they will sell again. Because what happens is other people listed it and your book was the lowest price, but they undercut you and it drifted away. And the supply is increasing faster than the demand. So there's more offers coming up and pushing yours down. And you have to bring your price back up to the lowest price to compete. When I say lowest price, I mean by fulfillment type and condition. So fulfillment type is going to be FBA or merchant fulfilled. Condition is going to be new, like new, very good, good, acceptable. Now, the most important with that is new and used. Do not price new books against used books. Do not price used books against new books. But do not price a like new book against a good or an acceptable book. You can command a higher price for a like new book. So what is new like new, very good, good, acceptable. These are conditions that you have to rate your book's condition. Amazon has standard condition guidelines for these conditions, and that's what you need to go by. You should memorize them. You should print them out and put them on the wall and make the font really big so you and your employees can read them. Condition guidelines, very, very important. Okay, do not go astray from the condition guidelines. That's how you'll get bad feedback. If you're ever unsure of an item, if it's going to fit the guidelines or not, go down a condition. Do not go up. It's not worth it to get a bad feedback. And most of the time, it's not even worth raising the condition at all because you're not going to make any more money, right? A lot of people actually just make all their books good and don't even really condition them and just go from there because they say, condition doesn't really matter that much. I beg to differ. I think it matters some. I think you can command a higher price for a better condition item. At least I know personally myself, I shop around for the better condition items. So condition your items properly, understand sales rank and pricing. Like I said before, you have to continually adjust your price, which means you probably want to subscribe to a repricing service. Now, by far the best repricer for books is repriceit.com. They don't even pay me. I'm not affiliated with them at all. If you're watching this, Reprice It, you owe me some money, bro. That's a Reprice, REPRICE-IT.com. That is the cheapest solution for automatic repricing. Now, it's a schedule-based repricer, not a reactive-based repricer, which means that it changes the prices based on your rules that you set on a schedule at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock. By the way, don't change them on actual o'clocks because everybody does that. So change them at like 12:07, because if you change your price at 12 and at 1, and then I change mine at 12:07, I'm going to have the better price than you for 53 minutes. So that's a little pro tip right there. But anyways, subscribe to a repricer as soon as you can't afford to price your items anymore. And I promise you, the day you sign up for a repricing service will be the best sales day that you've ever had in your life. If you want a reactive-based repricer, which means it reprices your items when your competition prices their items, when the price changes, that's going to be appeagle.com, APPEAGLE, appeagle.com. Be warned, it's much more expensive. I have a small subscription on AppEagle that we use for our shoes and other items, but we still use Reprice It for books because we have a lot more books. Now, just make sure you're keeping your inventory trimmed up and thin, because Amazon charges you a lot. There's a 6-month long-term storage fee and a 12-month long-term storage fee. And now there's a new fee that's 50 cents for every month over 12 that your item is in storage, right, guys? So that's a lot. You don't want to pay that. So now what we're doing, I don't know how everyone's handling it, but me personally and my business, every month, the last week of the month, we're pulling a report, analyzing our inventory, and we're destroying all those items that we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel for, and just throwing them away because it's not worth it to keep them and incur a 50-cent storage fee. Might be more than what we paid for the book, so that's not worth it for us. But other than that, guys, the name of the game is just continually get books, feed the beast, just ship them in daily, day in, day out. Just don't stop shipping them in. And using software to help you do it fast. Pack the boxes, ship them out. There's a lot of little details about it, but like everything I just told you should be plenty enough information for you to be able to be successful in books. Like, it took me years to learn these things. And I didn't have YouTube. I didn't have any books. I didn't have any mentors. I learned it all by making every single possible mistake, guys. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. It's like going back in time and helping myself. It's like the next best thing. Let me read this super chat from Josh, who says, I've made $18,000 in the last 9 months selling books part-time on FBA using exactly what Reezy teaches for free, and just quit my job. Just book sales, thrift stores, and garage sales. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate that. So that's basically it. If you guys have any more information or any more questions that you guys would like, please let me know. I'm going to read the chat right now. If you're watching this after the live video, please turn on bell alerts so you don't miss my live videos, because I do them on a crazy schedule. Basically, whenever I get a 6-pack of Sierra Nevada, I just go live. I don't know why, but it just happens. And let me know what other kind of videos you guys would like to know. Put that in the comments. And then if you see suggestions for videos in the comments that you would like to see, upvote them by pressing the thumbs up so that I see those comments more, like, so they're at the top, right? Because I want to make videos that you guys want to see. And oftentimes what I think you want is not exactly what you want, which I don't know until I post my video and it doesn't do so well, right? Like, I thought the Nike Ninjas video was like the coolest video ever, and that only has 1,000 views, right? So I'm not always right. But let me go into the chat and see what you guys are saying here. Real Matt says, I just want to try it for a week to prove you the man. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Xavier Ramirez says, Reezy for Sheezy, you the man. I just sent in my first shipment. Hell yeah, Xavier. Get it. Josh, Upsale Sales. What's up, bro? Audrey McCarty says, my girl needs to watch this ASAP. Yeah, dude, shout out your girl. Share this video. If you know anybody that needs extra money or wants to get into Amazon, books are the best way to get into Amazon. You can learn exactly how Amazon system works for cheap. Books are so cheap that when you make bad decisions, you just throw them away. You don't even count the loss. It's that cheap. So if you want to get into private label, you want to get in wholesale, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, start with books. Books are the gateway into Amazon. Miggity Mike says, going down a condition can also lead to someone leaving a good feedback. Yes, exactly. Oftentimes I have people that say, hey, I ordered a used book and it looks like it's new, and then you get a really good feedback. Let's see. Audrey, let's see. Is it worth it to switch from eBay to Amazon FBA? Don't switch. Do them both. Why wouldn't you do them both? Balta says reseller rap videos. Brian Fisher says it's real. I fired my pizza delivery job. Oh man. So the last job that I had before I that's my bedtime alarm, started doing Amazon FBA full time. I worked in a skate shop. I made like $18,000 a year. It was like one of my dream jobs, but it was like whatever. Before that, I was a glass blower. And then before that, I was delivering pizza. And I have to say, far and away, like, delivering pizza is the best worst job you could ever have. So like in the like category of like jobs that are like whatever, delivering pizza is amazing because if you're good at it, you can make, $15, $20 an hour, like with your hourly wage plus tips. You get all the free pizza you can eat, and you just get to whip around listening to whatever music you want to listen to. In my case, I'll be driving around freestyling, but what's better than that as far as like mundane jobs go? Oscar Sanchez says, crushing it right now with the book game. Your work is much appreciated. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm going to go back downstairs and spend some time with the family on this Saturday night, but please smash the like button lightly. Subscribe to the channel. If you're not, hit the bell alert. And it would really be awesome to me if you could share this video. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Email it to your grandma. Do whatever you got to do to get the word out, because that helps me grow my channel. I actually saw a post that I believe it was Upscale Sales, which I think his name is Josh Hay, shared on my Facebook group from way back, like from the beginning. And it was a post where I said, hey guys, something's going on. I only have 290 subs on YouTube, but there's 600 people in the group. What's going on? Some of you guys aren't subscribed to my channel. Please go subscribe. Now, check this out. This group now has 16,000 members. So at the time it had 600. Now it has 16,000. And at the time I had 290 subscribers on YouTube. Now I just broke 27,000 on my way to 30,000. So it was really cool to just to look back and see the progress or whatever. But it's still the same game. Like, I need to share my channel. I need to grow more. I need to reach more people. More people need to hear the message that it's 2018. You don't have to live your life like it's 1920. You can kick your job to the curb. If you're not happy with your 9 to 5, let me teach you this online selling stuff so that you can either make way more money or give yourself a bunch more free time, or both, so that you can do what you actually want to do in life and be fulfilled. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. I want to travel more. I want to do more public speaking. I want to reach more people. And in order to do this, I need your guys' help. I need you to like the videos. I need you to comment on them. I need you to share the videos on Facebook and just help increase the reach, because the more people I reach, the more my channel's going to grow, the more I'm going to be able to do this as a living versus actually having to sit in the garage and process shipments or go to the thrift store and buy stuff. Not that I don't like doing that, but that's not my passion, guys. My passion is teaching you, helping you, talking to you, motivating you, and making videos and traveling and public speaking. That's what I want to do. So if you guys want to help me, that's how you guys can help me. And I truly appreciate it, guys. So have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you can come to the meetup on Wednesday in Santa Cruz, please come. It's free. We got someone coming from Orange County and someone coming from San Diego. So these people are driving 6 hours. So if you live less than 6 hours away from Santa Cruz, or like a quick flight, for two little cheap flight, come visit us, come see us. We're going to have a good entrepreneur meetup networking event. And Mike, I'll see you. I'm also, check it out, guys. I got the nose hair waxing kit. I got it. We got the Nads nose hair waxing kit. Noses are about to be waxed. Miggity Mike, how's your nose looking, bro? You want to get your nose hairs waxed? Reseller edition, nose hair waxing. I think it's going to hurt, but it might be funny, so we're going to do it. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. Remember, if you ain't flipping, you slipping. And if you ain't subscribed to this channel, you tripping. Peace.